Hi. Okay, I told you guys I was going to have another video after the vision one I had, and to give people a briefing on the dream I had, the other vision I had years ago, because I was telling my pastor today that, which is September 13, 2015, I was having visions, within, my years of being on this earth, and I guess God is trying to tell me something through them. And he wants me to warn people through these visions of what is to come. So I was kind of disturbed because, like I said, today is September 13, 2015. And today, and I would say the Tuesday that just passed, or throughout last week, I've seen military helicopters and planes. Now, they can't deny and say it's not it. I think, I know for a fact today, I was just told the name of it because I used to be in the Junior Air Force, ROTC, when I was in high school. And I remember seeing this particular plane, and I was told today it was an F-bomber. And because I used to remember those planes the back of my hand, because I was so into planes, cars, or whatever. But in this case, I literally seen a F-bomber flying over the city of Chicago. Yes, I'm in Chicago, and I'm like, and I was looking and thinking about, end times and this big announcement that the Pope has to talk about, and it's crazy because he's going to be on the East Coast doing this. And of course, him and Obama is meeting up together, so it'll be crazy to hear about what this announcement will be. But at the same time, it's good to warn the people, even as Christians, to watch this speech that he has to say, so we can know what to tell people and how to alarm them. In this case, me and my daughter was just coming from the store, coming from Walgreens, and I see this helicopter, like it was a military helicopter flying over us, just like the F-bomber was. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And I'm showing her, and she kind of got scared, and she was like, why is it flying over here? And I'm like, I don't know. And for some reason, today and yesterday, I just been watching a lot of YouTube videos and reading independent newsletters online throughout the internet. And for some reason, something told me to click on a link that and it was talking about a hacker named Guccifer. And he is a Romanian hacker, and he just so happened to coincidentally, he hacked United States emails. And he was just reading them, and they was basically talking about all the catastrophes and all the controversies with Princess Diana's death and 9/11, which was just 2 days ago. And but they was talking about not the anniversary of it, but they was talking about how controversial that was. And in this particular email, he read about how they are trying to nuke, you heard me right, bomb Chicago in 2015. This is 2015. And it had me thinking about the dream I was telling you guys about the zodiac clock. When it was like the zodiac clock, it was it was a clock, but it had the zodiac faces in this clock. And for some reason, it had me thinking about, was God trying to tell me times, events will happen in these dreams? So and in this case, I remember it's showing me all this stuff. And then I started thinking about the military stuff again. When I went outside, I was actually on my way to church, and this was around 11 p.m. Central Time in Chicago, and I'm like, this is the second flying vehicle I seen in the sky, flying aircraft that I seen fly over Chicago, like something bad is going to happen. So basically, if all of this is happening, and I would say probably a few minutes ago, watched Lisa Haven video. She posted a video in June 3rd, I think, of this year, saying how she read about these FBI FBI is, I guess, watching us and, keeping us under surveillance, and they're going to 30 major cities, and Chicago, of course, was included in that. Of course, it's a big city, a really big city. So all I was thinking about in my head is, like, who are they watching for? And regardless, I wouldn't say they're looking out for terrorists, but if they are, I think they consider Christians as terrorists. I think something bad is really going to happen. And besides that, I think it's going to be a really bad epidemic, to the point where I think it's going to be a crash, if not in our financial currency. Besides in the economy, I think something bad is going to happen, period, in September, in the week that the Pope will be here. That's why I think, or there, at first, like, all these thoughts, like, literally, that lets you know I think too much and a lot. I was also thinking too that maybe they're here, just, I guess, to secure the perimeter for him. But I'm like, he's not even coming to Chicago. He's going to Washington, I think Washington, Philly, and I forgot, he's going to 3 cities, and only for a week, from I think September 22nd through September 29th, and he's going back to Rome. And all I was thinking of in my head is, like, what is the secret he has to tell, to the point where military has to be around? And this was, and even before, today, like I said, she said this announcement came out, she, 2 months ago, watching her post today, 2-3 months ago. Forgive me, you guys. I'm just kind of babbling right now. I'm tripping over the fact that it was scary seeing that, because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm definitely going to protect family and friends, and warn people like you that's watching, just to protect your families, prepare, supply, regardless what's going to happen. I'm definitely not going to predict the end times. It could happen today. I would love for Jesus to come today. And please take me, because this is not right. Like, it just seems so dark. These ages seem so cold, so bitter, so dark, even though it's hard to rejoice and have fun in it. But at the same time, we can. It's just still hard, though, because, like, by this happening, within a week's time, seeing these military planes flying around, and these aren't airplanes, these are like regular, these are like military aircrafts. And I was watching Lisa Haven today, and she was talking about how they are dropping things from these planes. 2 weeks ago, one of my neighbors was coming into my apartment building, and she was like, I don't know if these helicopters flying around drop something down on the sky, but it's so many, and this is her exact words, it's so many damn bees flying around. And it is. It's more bees than a little bit now flying around, and they're everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if they put cameras on them. But this society and the dummies that control it doesn't make it any better. But I would definitely warn Chicago, we need to start reading more. You can type it in and Google it. There's plenty of posts everywhere throughout YouTube and online in general. You'll never see it on CNN. You will never see it on MSNBC. You will never see it on NBC, ABC. None of that. You will never see it on a major network, because they don't want an outbreak. They don't want people going crazy. They don't want chaos. They want to keep us as calm as possible. Like, there's nothing happening in the world. Everything is fine. Relax. But in their, in their world or behind the scenes, they know what's going to happen. And hopefully, like I said, you guys prepare. But yeah, in Chicago, it's something strange going on, but we will not know. And like I was telling you about the guy, the hacker that found the email saying that Chicago is supposed to be getting nuked, getting bombed in 2015. And it's messed up because the major sides of Chicago surrounds the downtown area, and a lot of us work downtown, so it's hard to. Just thinking about it is disgusting me to the fullest. And And I definitely want to warn people to just watch out, keep your eyes open. Remember, in the Bible, God said there'll also be signs in the air, and that was a sign that I like. That was the first thing that came to my mind when I seen that. It was like an alert. It was almost like seeing caution, yellow tape. So I definitely took it as, like, you know, a warning sign or end time sign. So hopefully you guys, you know, take heed to what's going on in these major cities, whether you're in a major city, small city. Still remember what the Lord said. Always keep an eye out, prepare, and warn other people. So, man, this is nuts. But have a good day, you guys. Bye.